Welcome back, Mass Mikes. It's Mass Mike 830 here, and today we are going to be taking a trip down memory lane with the DCEU movie ranking. Now, first off, let me just start by saying all of these movies were at least okay. I wouldn't say that any of them are very, very bad, but they're okay. They're not as good as the MCU, but it's the MCU. Come on. We didn't expect it to be as good as the MCU. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so as you guys can see, I will be doing it the same way I did it with the Spider-Man tier, except I will be talking in this video. So, I will not be doing The Flash or the Justice League, Batman v Superman, the extended version, or Peacemaker, because those three I haven't seen yet. I haven't seen The Flash yet. So, let's get started. Alright, first up we have the Man of Steel. Now, I really liked Man of Steel. Man of Steel was awesome. I liked Kevin Costner's character. I liked Michael Shannon as General Zod. He was a great villain to start off the DCEU. And it was just perfect. This movie was awesome, and I have to give it an A for effort. Alright, next up, we have Batman v Superman. Now, Batman v Superman, I thought, was an awesome DCEU movie, and it has to be one of my favorites out of the DCEU franchise. I loved Lex Luthor. I know not a lot of people liked him, but I loved him. I loved the nightmare scene. The Justice League cameos were awesome. The fight scene between him and Superman were awesome. And this movie was just so cool. And I have to give it an S. This was one of my favorites out of the DCEU line. And next up, we have the Suicide Squad. Now, I thought that the Suicide Squad was the perfect combination of comedy and action. I really liked this movie, and I have to give it an S. It's not as good as Batman v Superman, but it is almost as good. It's close. Next up, we have Wonder Woman. Now, I liked Wonder Woman. Not as much as everybody else, not as much as a lot of people did, but I liked it. It was a good DCEU movie. That's what I can say about it. It was good. So I'm gonna put it in, C. No, it deserves better. B. Let's put it in B. But it wasn't as good as Man of Steel. And it definitely, positively wasn't as good as Batman v Superman. Alright, and next up we have the Justice League. Now, I thought this movie was highly underrated, and I really liked it. I thought the team was awesome. I love Cyborg. He's one of my favorite DC characters. He was awesome. Everybody, the whole team was cool. And Steppenwolf was pretty cool. He was pretty cool. He wouldn't have been as cool as Lex Luthor, but he was cool. And I really liked it. I'm gonna put it in S. After the Suicide Squad. Next up, we have Aquaman. Now, I liked Aquaman. I thought it was a pretty good movie. I wish we would have seen more of Black Manta. I really liked Black Manta, but we're definitely not going to see more of him in the DCEU. But I really liked him. I really liked his character. So, I liked the movie. I loved Aquaman. I'm going to put it in before Wonder Woman. Next up, we have Shazam. Now, I thought Shazam was a pretty good movie. It was fun. It had comedy, it had action, but it wasn't as big as some of the other DCEU movies out there. So I'm gonna put it in B, right next to Wonder Woman. Alright, next up we have Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. Now, at best, this movie was okay. It was okay. So, I liked the villain. Ewan McGregor did a great job. I hadn't seen him as a villain before, but he did a great job as a villain. I liked the comedy. There was a lot of comedy. It was kind of weird, but it was okay. I'm gonna put it in C. And next up, we have Wonder Woman 84. Now, if you guys can't tell from my excitement, Wonder Woman 84 is my least favorite DCEU movie out there. I did not like this movie. I did not like the way they brought back Steve Trevor. I kind of liked Cheetah, but I didn't really like her. I didn't really like the main villain. What's his name? Pedro Pascal's character. Can't remember his name, but didn't like him. It was just a really, really, really bad superhero movie, and I didn't really like it, and I don't really want to watch it again. And this movie is going straight to F's. I remember telling you guys in the very beginning that I did not like a lot of these movies. Well, I totally forgot Wonder Woman 84. The first Wonder Woman was so much better, and I didn't even like the first Wonder Woman that much. It was just so bad. I have to move on. Let's move on. And next up, we have Justice League, the Snyder Cut. Now, again, as you guys can tell from my excitement, I loved this movie. This movie was so cool. This movie is up there. It's up there with Batman v Superman. It's not as good as Batman v Superman, but it's definitely up there with Batman v Superman. I'm gonna put it right up in S next to Batman v Superman. This movie was awesome. The Martian Manhunter stuff, the Nightmare stuff, everything was just so cool. And I love this movie. And next up, we have the Suicide Squad sequel. Now, I loved this movie. I liked this movie a little bit better than the first one. It was just so funny and so action-packed. There was so many cool stuff. This is the perfect Suicide Squad movie. This was the Suicide Squad movie that we all wanted, and I really liked it. It's going up there. It's going up there next to its predecessor, Suicide Squad 1. Alright, next up we have Black Adam. Now, I actually really liked Black Adam. Black Adam was actually a really good DC movie and a perfect introduction for The Rock in Black Adam, playing Black Adam. And I really like this movie. It's going up there. It will be going up next to Justice League, the Snyder Cut. I really liked this movie, and I don't care what anyone else says about it. I loved it. And finally, we have Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Again, I really liked this movie. This movie was hilarious. And it had action, it was funny, it was a perfect Shazam movie. And I'm gonna put it, did I like it before? Did I like it better or worse than Shazam 1? I liked it a little better. It's gonna go next to Man of Steel. It's gonna go in the A's. It's not as good as Man of Steel, but it is almost there. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of the day. I'll see you next time. Bye!